Good morning, boys, and welcome to this week's Headmaster's blog. Today is the 1st of May, the 5th month of the year, one of 7 to contain 31 days, and named after the Roman goddess of Maya, symbolic of growth and fertility. We can only hope that that comes to fruition in the days and weeks ahead. It's been a busy time since I last spoke to you 7 days ago. The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, has taken office back at number 10, and he's also become a father again, and we offer him our congratulations, as well as to Carrie Simons, his partner. Captain Tom, who raised the better part of £30 million for the NHS and related charities, turned 100 yesterday, his centenary. There was plenty of pomp and ceremony, including a Spitfire fly-past. What a remarkable man, what a remarkable day that will live long in the memory. And I think you can take away, boys, just a flavour of what a little bit of effort can do. Thinking outside the box, being creative, being intuitive, and actually fundamentally doing something so simple, but for others. And the public have really got behind it, haven't they, and backed it with their pockets, despite the hardships people are feeling in their pockets at this time. I've also included in the newsletter this week a short video of positive thinking. I like it firstly because it's quite concise, but secondly because it's a really clever play on words, and it takes lots of the things that we might be feeling at the moment and then turns them into ways and means that we can think positively about the future. And speaking of which, I'd like to commend lots of you for all of the great work that you have been doing over the last week. And I've got so many of you to mention. I'm going to whiz through them as quickly as I can. But you're also mentioned in the newsletter, so do look out for yourselves and listen out as I read through them now. Firstly, in lower prep, a big well done to Ted Ramsey for his superhero story writing, to Zachary Bland for using creative ideas in his stories. Jay from Forest School has set the Year 3 boys a challenge to make a medal for the NHS, and he was blown away by your efforts, boys. So well done to everybody in Year 3 from Mrs. Maskell and from Jay. In Year 4, Zach Willens has made a rainbow with his family to say thank you to key workers. Reese Bishop has created a bug hotel in his garden, having been so inspired by Mrs. Lambert's science topic on habitats. Frankie Larter has challenged himself in maths to complete the 3-star challenge, and he can now confidently tell the time to the nearest 5 minutes. George Pritchard has looked online and drawn an outstanding Mona Lisa during the options activities, so well done, George. I believe you've got a commendation from Mrs. Mahieska for that, so well done. Moving into the upper prep, Jack Wrigley, you've been busy. You've raised £105 for Wrexham Hospital by shooting 25 basketball hoops into adult size hoops, no less, in 15 minutes. That is absolutely fantastic, and Mrs. Connor is delighted with you. And to boot, you've also done a wonderful poster with a modern twist on the Roman baths. And Darren Usa equally has also produced a wonderful video about the Roman baths this week. Jeremy Blackman has fully embraced phase 2 of home learning and gone beyond the call of duty with the amount of work he's producing. Hussein Khan has done some super descriptive writing, and Lauti Yasnikowski has also done a super PowerPoint on the Roman baths as well. And Rex Treadwell has sent in an excellent combination of pictures and metaphor descriptions. And Henry Rusco also thought up some really creative, colourful similes and metaphors. So Mr. Clark is very pleased with you, boys. Ben Schumacher has worked really diligently, and James Miller has shown great resilience and hard work this week. So well done to you in 5S from Mrs. Seaver. In 6C, Oliver Dimmock has been singled out for showing a wonderful work ethic and producing an excellent piece of diary writing by Mrs. Dean. Jaden Eddy has done very well in science, says Mr. Barrett. And Madame Swift has just said, my whole class have been amazing. They've logged in on time, they've settled down to work. I'm really proud of them. But she would like to nominate, especially this week, Noah Seeger, Jaden Eddy and Connor Towers, who have always worked hard and completed extension work. staying in the call and asking sensible questions. Well done to you. And Noah is nominated again because he's gone above and beyond with his slime options work in science, according to Mr. Barrett. Wow, that sounds fascinating. And Dylan Bishop has also been working extremely hard in 6F in mathematics, and Max Rocheron also working flat out in English. So well done to you guys from Miss Forbes. In Year 7, this seems to be a very Ben Holmes dominated week, so well done to you, Ben. Not only have you produced a fantastic shield, which you can see in the newsletter, which Mr. Bailey is really pleased about, but you've also got a commendation from Miss Mahieska for your anime drawings. And I also think you've been nominated by Mr. Barrett in science as well as Ben Hubber. So wow, what a week from you, Ben. Other than that, we've got James Carr, who has had a super week and shown a lot of endeavour from Miss Black. Lucas Cressy, great work, effort and participation in French. Yvonne Tutai, again, super output and accuracy in French. And Daniel Pepper, a really positive attitude. Well done, Daniel. Really good to hear your name mentioned by Madame Taylor there. Alex Hone has been singled out by Mr. Rudkin for his work in history on the British Empire. And Yvonne Tutai, again, has received a commendation for his artwork, a super poster based on the film Home Alone. So well done to you, Yvonne. In Year 8, Will Moffat has been keeping busy doing the Joe Wicks exercise lessons every single day. He's also been cooking, gardening and sewing, as well as rehearsing for the music competition later in the term. And he and his brother wore the Scouts uniform and played the drums during the Clap for Carers to mark St George's Day last week. So well done, and I'm sure the neighbours must have absolutely loved to see that. Marcus Glenn has been nominated by his mum, and quite rightly so. Marcus has run no less than a mile every single day since school stopped last term. He's done well over 60 miles now, and he must be super fit. So Marcus, wow, well done to you. You are putting us all to shame, myself included. I think I need to get out there and hit the roads later on. Turret, Byrne, well done, setting the standards in 8T science, even higher quality work than usual. And Ted Hartley, really well done to you, Ted, for using your laptop at last and so efficiently. Mr. Barrett is really pleased with you. In 8L, Marcus, Ollie, Anthony and Ali, you've all been working exceptionally hard throughout the week. You've done loads of work and you have hauled in house points by the bucket load. Mr. Lordy is blown away by you guys. Well done. Ted Hartley, again Ted, James Giles and Harvey Weems, well done for a great effort in French, a subject that you don't always find easy. But Madame Taylor has recognised how much endeavour you've been showing in that respect, so well done. And equally, Will Moffat and Hardy Youssef, you've been incredibly helpful, says Madame, not only to the other boys with technical issues, but also with her. So that is great to see. Well done, super teamwork, boys. Moving into the senior section, Ryan Luneman, a fantastic effort and focus in science, nominated by Mr. Barrett. Well done, Ryan. And your brother Josh, a mention in dispatches for English. First commendation from Mr. March for an outstanding start to the term. Well done to the Luneman boys, really great to hear. And Mr. Swift would like to nominate all of the Year 9 Music GCSE Options Group. That is Hugo Davis, Owain Fisher, Max Mitchell-Nesbitt, Sam Slaney and Matty Bartlett, who undertook their first recorded assessment this week on Teams, and they stepped up and prepared some fantastic pieces. So well done to you guys. I am really looking forward to hearing some of those. In art, James Totham has made a wonderful Madness Totness album artwork and just generally shown exceptional effort during his GCSE work. So well done to you from Mrs. Mahieska. And Jack Leonard has been nominated by Madame for masses of good work in French. And actually another nomination came in for Jack just a little bit too late. So you're going to be in there again next week, Jack, for a different reason. So listen out for that. And well done to my Year 11 boys. It's great to see that you are knuckling down and taking your studies really seriously in spite of the fact that things are a little different to how they might normally be at this stage. Tom Gibson, you've been nominated by so many people, I can't actually include all of them, but generally fantastic work, both from Madame Taylor and Miss Black especially. All the boys who take ICT, Mrs. Webb is thrilled with all of your efforts. You've basically been punctual, you've completed all of your work to a very high standard, and you've submitted it on time. So well done, guys, that's excellent to hear. She would especially like to single out Oliver Bartlett, Ben Ingalls and Alex Anderson, but well done to all of you in that group. Ben Ingalls has also been singled out by Mrs. Weston for 3 pieces of excellent classics work, and Max and Ben again have been highlighted by Mr. March for their work as well. So what a list. When I came up with the idea of some positive thinking and reinforcement for your work at home, boys, I thought I might have 1 or 2 names to read out each week, but the list this week is exhaustive and it could have been longer. Well done. You are playing your part in this home learning. The teachers are working incredibly hard. Your parents are doing wonderful work in supporting the teachers and helping you at home. But the third part of that triangle is you. You have shown the aptitude, the adaptability and the effort to really start to make this work. And yes, it's exciting, but it is only effective if you are doing what you are doing, and that is showing real resilience and real endeavour. I'm very proud of you, boys. Please do keep up the good work, and I look forward to talking to you again next week.